2005 BMW 325i. This is the motor. Just put a new starter in it. This is the old starter that came out of it. And this is a BMW part. BMW on it somewhere. The other starter had this starter installed, and that starter, I wish I took a picture of it, was a little longer than this, which I really didn't think was a big deal. But what I'm wondering is if this was the same size or not, because when you hear this thing crank, it hits, but sometimes it doesn't, and it sounds like maybe the Bendix isn't going out all the way and engaging with the flywheel. I'll let you listen. I'll shut the door so it doesn't make a lot of other racket. Cranked up fine. Cut off. Hear that? Cranked up fine. Cut off. Crank it back up again. And then it goes to cranking up fine. I'm not sure what that's about. I kind of think that the starter Bendix is not going all the way out. Anyway, we may have to dig into this. Thought I'd show you. I pulled the starter back out, Billy, and I am going to bring it to you, and I think I'd like for you to get another one. I think that the post on the starter, something might not be right with them. This is the starter that, the aftermarket, the remanufactured starter we had on the car, and I just took it off, and that was loose. I noticed it when I put it on the car, and I just tightened it up and put it on and roll with it, but I ain't so sure that ain't interfering with the Bendix coming out like it's supposed to. That's it's just, I don't think it's driving out consistently, but this was loose, kind of, so I can get it down here, like that much loose, and I tightened it up. And maybe that was fine, maybe that this is not the problem, but I would feel better swapping this out with another one when the starter is engaged, and it looks like it is lining up fine though. The you can kind of see where the teeth are kind of centered on there on the flywheel, so I would call that good. But something's a little wonky with this, and I'm really not sure what it is. But I'd like for you to return this and then bring me, even if you brought the identical part number, that would be fine. I just don't think this one is the one we want. Honestly, I'd say there was evidence of it being installed or used before. This sticker, the stop don't use before you read this sticker, had been removed. But like I said, I rolled with it, but I don't think this is the starter we want.